she's getting set up and all kind of ready to go. That would be Lyn Christian from soulsalt.com.
There's the theme song.
Yeah. So she's a life and business coach. We love Lyn. How are you?
I am so good. How are you guys?
We're doing awesome. So we haven't talked to you since the holidays, have we?
We have not. It's been a good one.
Yeah?
Yeah. How about you guys?
It's been really good. Yeah, I mean, can't complain.
Yeah.
Some family stuff happened. You know, we lost a family member, but I mean, you just kind of look at we talk about that. You look at the silver linings. You know, even if you lose a family member, the fact that we were all there with my brother-in-law, Kurt, he passed away over the holidays.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, thank you. But we were all, the good thing is we were all there.
You were there.
We were there
around
with them. Yeah, so it was nice.
Yeah.
We're talking about this, changing careers later in life. Or at any age, really.
At any age.
Yeah, and this is something that hits close to home for me, and I talked about this, I think, the last time that you were in, and I've been talking about it on the air with my brother. And something has since changed with that, but the fact that he's still doing what he loves. So my brother lost his job, and he's going to be, I'm going to be 49, he's going to be 54. About 2 or 3 years ago, he got fired. And he's been in that.
That happens, right? Yes.
And what he was doing, though, and like I told him, I said, dude, this is the best thing that's ever happened to you, because for years, and for about 20 years, or maybe more than 20 years, he was in this industry that he just didn't love. And I knew that. And he had so much more potential.
Right.
And he, I talk about him in a loving sense. I mean, I give him crap because he's my older brother. But there are so many things I admire about him, as far as him being really cerebral and just, he's very smart and he's talented, and he's written stuff over the years and this and that. And I remember over the years telling him, man, you need to go after something that you love to do, and not, but he was just kind of freaked out, and especially when he got family.
That's so hard.
And kids came into the mix.
Yeah.
And then he loses his job. And like I said, best thing to ever happen to you. So he decides to do something, and a complete shift in careers and a reinvention of himself. He's like, you know what? I've been interested, and he goes, I want to learn coding, and he's brilliant. So
he's doing coding now.
So he went into this coding school, and he came out, and now he's doing cybersecurity, and he's kind of doing building. I guess I don't even really know. So beyond my pay grade,
it's a mystery,
right? I mean, as far as trying to describe what he does, but he builds these networks and this and that. So he started off doing a bunch of contract work. He did get brought on with a company that hired him full time with benefits. He recently just got let go from that because they had to make some cost-cutting moves. But they set him up. They said, look, we love you, and we have some other people. So he's had interviews. So they gave him some irons in the fire, and they said, here's some other people. So he's doing contract work again. But even though that little setback happened, he's still happy because he's doing something
something that has meaning for him.
That he loves.
And you got to the essence of this. Most people who come in for reinvention are... average age is 43.
Okay.
I worked yesterday with someone who was 38, another person the day before, 47. We're in the courage business at Soul Salt. And one of the reasons I say that is what your brother had to face. It took courage to rearrange the chess pieces of his life and face where he was. It wasn't his choice. He was fired. And when he rearranged them, he tried to make it so he was satisfied, productive. He was being more true to himself.
Right.
That takes courage. That takes guts. And it helps to have somebody by your side. And here's the one mindset, if you're listening out there, that holds us back. The way we look at ourselves.
Yeah.
So I brought a little toy today. Some of you, if I just play the rattle, you've seen these little boxes or balls. Tupperware has one where there are shapes. And you open it up, and there's a star and a rectangle and an octagon and so forth. And
Triangle.
the idea is find that triangle that you put it in that spot. We think we're a star. We think we're a circle, and we're going around looking for those slots that we can fit into. The square peg and the round hole. We want the round peg and the round hole. We want to fit. That paradigm doesn't serve us very long. The new paradigm is to consider yourself more like a giant walking bubblegum machine. And inside of it, instead of bubblegum, are these pieces of plastic. They all have a different color. You can meld them together, melt them down, make a new color, a new shape, and find a new place to be. So the mindset that most of us get stuck in is we think we're one thing, when the truth is we are many possibilities.
I like that.
Me too.
Yeah.
That's the message for today. And that's why it takes courage. You have to stop. You have to go slow. You have to reveal to yourself, what are my identities? What do I have inside of me? What do I like? What am I interested in? Even your brother, something he hadn't even thought about, perhaps. And you have the guts to rearrange your life around a new identity. How's that for today?
I love it.
That's good.
And you know what? So if you're in a job right now, take the time and take advantage of the fact that you've got a paycheck come in and where you can do this as opposed to being, like let go. And then you're like, now what am I going to do?
Yeah, panic.
Fortunately, my brother in that position was like, you know what? I'm going to do this. And he did it.
He went after it.
Yeah. But I mean, if you're in a position right now and you don't like your job or whatever you're doing.
Now is the time.
Now is the time.
You get going.
Yeah.
This is a great time for people to come in because they have a more relaxed sense. They can see things faster. You have those dire straits. And so people come in after they've been fired or there's been a scale back or something.
Yeah.
But generally, if you can come in while you have a bridge, a job where you're earning a living, and you can spend some extra time reinventing. I mean, the soonest it's taken one of my clients is 6 months. It can take a while.
Yeah.
And it can take 18 months. But the mantra is earn while you're learning, have somebody by your side that knows what's going on, have the courage, lean into their courage. You're not one thing. You are many possibilities.
I love it.
Oh, I do love that.
I love it.
Yeah.
So if you want to find out how you can get your guide, your free guide, you can text iHeart to 44222. So that's 44222. So and that's the thing. We talk about, if you're unhappy, right, in your career because
yes,
you just know. And then maybe you don't know that everybody else around you knows and they feel it. And that's really, you might think you're fooling everybody, but you're not.
You're not. You just can't fake that.
You can't. So you need to be the one to take the bull by the horns. And we always, I love that, but it's true. You're the only one that can make this happen.
Be proactive about it.
Yeah.
Why is that so hard for people? I feel like so many people are so passive and they just check in and out of life.
Well, we do that
all.
Well, we get into these ruts,
routines.
And routines. Our our neurology is now wired that way, and it's so easy to just go with the flow of how we've been wired. So anytime you want to change something, you have to rewire yourself, and that takes guts.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
So again, you want to text iHeart to 44222 for your free guide. Lyn, we love you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I love being here.
That's Lyn from soulsalt.com.